It's been a long time. That is, since my last ear massage, but if you're feeling forgiving, I'm hoping that maybe we can set aside some time today to allow me to refine my techniques. And maybe explore some of the other things that I haven't tried yet. I think that the human face, in terms of the amount of nerve endings that you find in that mask of expression that we use so often throughout the day without even realizing it, I think that the amount of complex sensations one can feel purely through having another person touch or rub or knead on the surface of your face, I think it can be a very relaxing and grounding, even mindful experience. Just bringing you back to the brink of the here and now. So, without any further ado, why don't we get this underway? I hope that your day has been as positive as mine. And if not, I hope that the days to come will maybe bring you something of a little more substance. I was watching a person the other day who was very distressed. And rightly so, not to put too fine a point on it, although it can be hard to compare one experience to another, but I digress. And this person was suffering. And another person was actually there comforting them. And the way that they were comforting them was that they simply put their hands on the person's face and was just giving them that extremely personal and I guess kind of intimate contact. And it really made me think about how I guess nowadays we've kind of lost a lot of that, in that it would be wildly inappropriate for me to comfort even most friends by giving them that kind of physical contact. We seem to sort of reserve a lot of this for those that we're intimate with. And obviously this differs from person to person and relationship to relationship, or even culture to culture, but all of that, all other things being equal, I like to think that there may have been a time where it was a little more acceptable for us to be vulnerable in the moment with each other and be able to offer that kind of physical gesture of support. Now that saying, if a stranger came up to me and started trying to touch my face, I think I would be less than pleased. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I was fascinated at the effects of this one person's contact on the other, and it seemed at the time to lessen that person's experience of suffering. And I think that's great. I can't wait in the future to perhaps play with a little bit more of a binaural sound. Many of the videos that I've been watching lately to get to sleep have featured a lot of binaural sounds, and if you've been on the channel for a while, you probably are familiar with the fact that I really am quite fond of that kind of soundscape. But if you're new to the channel, and maybe this is your first video, then welcome, welcome, welcome. I think in the course of my last video, I was asking people to kind of check in and tell me what they're excited about, or tell me what they're looking forward to understand that Christmas and the New Year are upon us in, the next 1 or 2 weeks. And there's a lot hovering around Facebook telling us all that this is a very difficult time for some people. And it is. I would never mean to subtract from someone's unique experience by questioning that, but I would really love to hear from you guys telling me what it is that you're grateful for. Today, this week, this month, this year. Even if it's just that this year is finally over. Because let's admit, not very many of us have it all figured out. And not very many of us live lives that are as comfortable or as happy as we would like them to be, but it is the people that we surround ourselves with that kind of make the best moments. I know for a fact that when I am inevitably, or at least hopefully, on my deathbed, by which I mean I would never want to die suddenly, but anyway, I doubt that I would be reminiscing much on the times that I was totally alone. I feel like often we reminisce about shared memories, because it is our tribe that defines us, defines our narrative. Anyway, I've been awake for about exactly 22 hours as of 1 minute ago. So these are the only kind of thoughts that you can have at 2:30 in the morning. But I'll just keep on plugging away. I have some Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to do in about 5 hours. So once that's done, I can go to bed before waking up to go back to the gym and then do a night shift. No biggie. for those of you listening at home, perhaps just about to get that elusive couple hours of sleep, I hope to see you in the next video. And as usual, I wish you well. I try to make myself as available as I can in terms of answering the messages that come in on Instagram and YouTube, or in the comment section, but sometimes I just can't get to all of them. I do try and read all of them, though. Even the mean ones and the hate ones and the really, really graphically inappropriate ones. I do read it all, so feel free to keep doing whatever you're doing. I try and respond as much as I can to the ones that are actually being part of a good community. I honestly couldn't be more grateful for the people that decide to subscribe to my channel and support what I do. So, I'll leave it there. And as I said, I'll see you all in the next video.